You've reached the High Fashion Hotline.
Hi, I'm sending out a Mayday. My family's closets just aren't ready for spring. SOS, save our style.
Help is here from Old Navy.
Old Navy?
Yep, Old Navy's big thank you sale is going on now. Get the season's newest dresses, tees, and jeans, and 30% off your entire purchase. 40% off when you use or open an Old Navy credit card at Old Navy or OldNavy.com.
40% off? I may need to get to Old Navy.
You may want to do that right away. It ends tomorrow.
Old Navy saves the day.
High fashion, Old Navy. Valid 5/2 to 5/6. Excludes in-store clearance, gift cards, jewelry, register lane items. Today only and 2-day only deals. 40% off is subject to credit approval. See stores or OldNavy.com for details.
Blog Talk Radio.
Hi, and thank you for tuning in to Rolling with the Diva. I'm Sabrina Williams, and I'm your host, and I will be with you guys for the next 30 minutes to 40 minutes, so here we go. Having a little, here we go. It's working now. Hold on one second. You know, I'm going to play a song as I get the switchboard to work because it is not working as usual. It has its own issues. I can't even play a song. Well, I'm going to tell you guys what some exciting things are going to do while I log back into the system. Hi, Demo. We see you on the line. Hold on a second. I'm going to be able to interview Chef, the soul food cook, who actually cooked for, actually not cooked for, but I'm so tongue-tied right now. Snoop Dogg tasted his macaroni and cheese. All right, here we are. We got it figured out. All right. Hi, Demo. How are you?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much, sir. Hold on one second. We are going to, a couple of things didn't play as they should have, but alrighty now. I see I can do it. Okay. All right, Mr. Demo, you're on Rolling with the Diva. This is Sabrina Williams, and I'm your host, and we're from Las Vegas, Nevada. Forgive us for those little listeners, forgive us for those little blog talk, little quirks that we know we have every week, but it's a great day. It's about 75 degrees here. Feels a little warmer, but today our guest is Demo, and he has a really great story. We're going to play a lot of his songs and ask him questions in between. But Demo, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody where you're from, and first give out your social media shout-outs.
All right. Well, hi, everybody. My name is Demo Dennard. I hail out of Detroit, Michigan, by way of Miami, Florida now. Had to get away from that snow. But my social media links are very simple. I want everybody to find me. Everything is my name. So it's just Demo Dennard. So every social media link as far as Facebook, YouTube, to SoundCloud, to Twitter, everything is Demo Dennard. If you want to make it easy for yourself, just go to my website, which is www.demodennard.com. That's DEMODENNARD.com. This is just my name because I want people to find me. You know, people do the underscores and the flips, and they don't want to remember all that type of stuff. So I'm not trying to make it easy for you guys to find me.
All right. Well, thanks for that. Now, you guys heard it. Demo is really easy. If you can just put his name in Google and find it that way.
There you go. So, Google's your best friend.
Today, I'm going to go back and tell you guys a little bit about what happened on the weekend, or actually Friday, because I'm resting this weekend. Since last week, I've done 1, 2, 3 live interviews, and the live interviews are the bomb. They take a lot of work. It's really different, but the response you get from people when you're videoing them and you're talking to them, it's one of the greatest feelings ever. I got last week to interview Casey. You guys can find that on my Facebook page at Sabrina Williams, and in parentheses is Diva. Can they make you use your real name? I think they're crazy. But anyway, you can find it there. Then the next day, I got to interview a great rapper whose name is G Seal, and I love his song. We won't have time to play it today, but he is partners with Malik, who is, oh my God, a great, great rapper. And then on Friday night, I got to be at the opening of the mix party for the #1 mixtape in the world right now, and Fireman was the actual artist, and that was amazing time. I got to see a lot of break dancing, or excuse me, that was my day, break dancing. Sorry, that's how old I am. I got to see a lot of just really great dancers. A girl won a contest. Woohoo to the girl. We took it. But I'm going to tell you that is some rhythm there. That is just some rhythm and some people doing some great things. It was just really nice. I'm going to tell you guys a little something. You know, your reputation precedes you. About 4 or 5 years ago, I got to interview at the Grammys, an interview artist, and I met a person on Friday night who was another photographer who does videographing too, and he remembered me. And the point that was, he said, yeah, I remember you. You are cool people. And that meant that, you know what, I didn't bring any bad vibes. So just so you know, your reputation precedes you. Always do nice things because people will remember. What do you think about that, Demo?
I totally agree. I always tell people all the time, treat people with the utmost kindness, regardless of what they do to you, because you never know down the road what connects. They can probably help you down the line or take away opportunities from you, depending on how you treated them in the past. So any person that I've met on this journey that I meet, I always, treat them with the utmost kindness because you never know.
Never. Just so you guys know. So always do the great thing. Okay, Demo, go ahead and tell everybody about you. But first, you had a miracle that happened this week. It was God was really by your side. Tell us about that.
Oh my God! All right, so I got to backtrack to go forward. So I was actually born hearing impaired. I was actually born deaf as a baby, and my mom moved me from Michigan to Miami because of the cold weather. Well, then I had surgeries and I was able to hear. From infant to a teenager to a young adult. Then I lost my hearing due to a carjacking in Miami, and that's where my journey began. As far as God using me as a vessel to try to inspire people, people that he felt that he can't touch. And I'll go into detail about that because I was like, well, you're God, you can touch anybody.
Hold on.
Some people.
Hold on. No, I know you.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that, but I just want everybody to real quick. I want you to just tell everybody about the miracle because today you almost weren't able to be here. So that we're going to get into all.
So the miracle. So the miracle that happened just yesterday was I finally got a brand new hearing aid. Without my hearing aid, I can't hold conversations. I can't minister. I can't act. I can't do anything. And I'm totally dependent on my hearing aid. When I don't have it, I am completely 100% deaf. So I need this device to be able to minister. And my hearing aid had broken in half while I was up north trying to minister, and I missed like 3 performances because of that. I was devastated. And I knew this interview was coming up, and I was trying my best to try to get a new hearing aid, but they're very expensive. And so closed mouth don't get fed. So I went on social media and I just said, listen, I told people that I was devastated. I was hurt. And I'm fearless. I'm fearless about everything that I do. The only thing that is my weakness, which Satan figured it out, which my hearing aid. Without it, I can't do anything. So I asked, social media to pray for me. That's all I asked. But what happened was people started donating money immediately for me to get another hearing aid. People that I've known for a while, brand new strangers, and people thought that with me without the hearing, I could still hear. No, I can't. I can't hear a thing. So once they figured that out, they just donated, and through the grace of God, well, Satan was trying to make me very frustrated because I had to go to 8 different hearing aid places. I had to go to 8 of them, and I'm driving, and I'm like, man. I said, I think Satan, and I got pulled over. I got pulled over by the police because the siren was on, and I didn't hear it. I'm driving deaf, and he pulled me over, and I got a ticket for it. He said that I was, what was the terminology he used? That I was, I'm a hazard. I'm a hazard on the road because of my disability. So I got a ticket. So I am frustrated. I'm angry. I'm not gonna lie. And then, but in the Bible it says, you know, they say the lucky number 7, but number 8 is a new beginning. It's just a change. And I went to the 8th hearing aid place, and this is how God come in. The woman was God-fearing. Like, she ripped up her whole office to try to find the pieces for my hearing aid. And then after she found it, she started praying over me. Like, y'all go on my social media and see it was mind-blowing. I cried, tears of joy. And then right then I got more confident. I got more confident in what God is doing for me, because Satan has literally taken my hearing from me 3 times, and God brought it back 4.
There you go. Wow, that's a great story. So you so let's take it back to who was your great inspiration to motivate you to do music?
Well, the thing is, I didn't do music. This is crazy. My family are musically inbound. My grandparents were singers. My parents were singers. My uncle, my granduncle was a famous chorale director, and my other uncle was one of the main official drummers for the Temptations. So I had music all around me, but I never pursued music. I loved hearing it, but I never pursued it as a career. You know, my mom was a teacher, so I followed her steps, and I was a teacher. Now, don't get me wrong, I would go to a studio and kind of like, you know, rap or something like that, just as a hobby, but nothing as a career. But when my hearing got taken from me, God was like, I need you to sing. And I was like, God, how am I going to do that when all I hear is the vibrations in my chest? I can't even hear myself. So I was really confused of what he wanted. He was like, son, I need you to be patient, be still. He kept saying that. And then I kept hearing to everybody else, everything happens for a reason. And I used to hate that saying. Oh, my God. I'm like, what is the purpose of me losing my hearing again? And this time, losing my house, car, fiance, friends. Like, I lost everything. I was the walking Job. We had surgery. I lost my left ear. Then my right ear only had about 3%, so I was still labeled as deaf. But then they found a very powerful super hearing aid, which I'm using now to be able to hold conversations. And so that's when God said, I want you to sing. And he said, but do the style that you love the most. And my style was I love jazz and I love neo soul. I don't know what about it. It was just so attractive to me. I love a smooth sound. So I went that direction. But God also was like, I'll tell you when you can rap, because I'll rap as well. And I did my first gospel song, and it's just been all downhill from there. God has just been opening doors back to back to back. It's been an amazing ride so far.
All right. Well, I want to play one of your songs, and the first one that I have queued up. Hold on one second. It's driving me crazy today. All right. Here we go. The first one that I have queued up is Bodyguard. Okay.
Yeah, Bodyguard. That's a good song. It's basically that's really a good song to start off with.
Tell me about
Bodyguard is basically. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you were saying?
Tell me what was the inspiration behind Bodyguard, and who helped you with it, or did you write the song yourself?
Yeah, all my music I write, me and God. That's it. No one else has helped me write one word on any of the songs that I do. So I'm grateful that that's just a gift that God has given me. But my Bodyguard was something about me where, I decided, to take this road as far as being one of God's soldiers. But now Satan's really upset because I used to be, on the Satan side, and so he hated that. So what Satan did in the song I wrote, basically Satan is actually in God's office, pretending to be God. Because sometimes everything that's good ain't good for you. And so Satan is trying to pretend to be God to trick me to going back onto his team. So the first verse you'll hear is actually Satan talking to me. The second verse you're going to hear me talking to God and Satan trying to figure out who is who. And then the third verse is me and God having a conversation. But I wanted to give it a little bit of twist because at the time that I wrote the song, my grandmother and my mom were really inspiring me, and I felt they were two powerful women. So I decided to twist the song a little bit and make God's voice a woman. So that's what I did. So my
All
bodyguard.
right, we're going to play it now. All right, here we go.
Hey, sweetheart. I know you get depressed a lot. Don't get discouraged about the naysayers. Do what you do best. Let God move through you. Remember whose team you are. Have faith. Be encouraged. Love you. Mom.
I got no shame in explaining how I really feel. A lot of people think my testimony isn't real because I'm practically deaf, but I got God's shield. I can't help the fact the man gave me mad skills. Say he was crucified, even talked about. I'm getting the same thing, but I just tune it out. Hearing aid failing, but I still walk. And when I take my hearing aid out, we still talk. He said, son, be fearless and be true to you. But be ready because Satan really got his eyes on you. So I pray about it. And this is what I have to say about it. To Satan's face. Get ready for that dog fight. You try to take my life, I'm still standing here. You, I shall not fear. God gave me them superpowers. I'm too tall. Twin towers. You tried to sneak behind my back, man. You a coward. You can try to deceive me, but he'll never leave me. I know you need me. Been trying to recruit me, but I'm on that God squad. God first, pray hard. My defense is the Bible. I call it the Holy God. Face you one-on-one. I am one of God's sons. I don't need no weapons, no knives, and no guns. Fight you with my hands. Face you with God's plan. I will be the only one that will still stand. Let's go.
You can try to push on me, and I'ma push you right back. See, I'm no longer scared. I love where my faith is at. I'm stronger than I've ever been. I know you really don't like that. I put all my faith in the word. I'm ready for all your attacks. I'm ready for all your attacks. Ready for all your Don't try to hide your nature. No other God could ever replace you. There'll never be a better.
The world's against you. The world against you. The world against you. The world against you.
The devil wants my soul, but my faith don't swoon. Faith don't swoon. Faith don't swoon. The devil wants my soul, but my faith don't swoon. Faith don't swoon. Faith don't swoon. The devil wants my soul, but my faith don't swoon. Faith don't swoon. Faith don't swoon. The devil wants my soul, but my faith don't swoon. Faith don't swoon. Faith don't swoon.
You can try to push on me, and I'ma push you right back.
I'ma push it back.
And I'm no longer scared. I love where my faith is at. I'm stronger than I've ever been.
Yes, sir.
I know you really don't like that.
You don't like it, do
I
you?
put all my faith in the word. I'm ready for all your attacks. You can try to push on me, and I'ma push you right back.
I'ma push it back.
And I'm no longer scared. I love where my faith is at. I'm stronger than I've ever been.
Yes, sir.
I know you really don't like that.
You don't like it, do you?
I put all my faith in the word. I'm ready for all your attacks.
All right, that was Demo with the Bodyguard, and that was a great
Actually,
song.
that wasn't a Bodyguard. That was actually a different song. But, hey, it was still awesome. That was actually No Better
Wait
Love.
a minute. Oh, you know what? I must have it queued under the wrong one. Oh.
Yeah, that was called No Better Love.
Oh, okay. I apologize. No Better Love.
Yep.
All right. So I hope I labeled these right. We're going to go right into another song. I thought I'd labeled these right and in order. And the next one, I'm hoping this is right, it's called Been So Long. Tell us about that song and what was your motivation behind that.
All right, Been So Long is basically me giving back to the legendary of Miss Anita Baker. That's one of my favorite all-time artists. So if anybody is a Anita Baker fan, then you'll probably really appreciate this record. It's kind of like a cover with my gospel trendy twist to it. So that's just basically what it is, and this is a real feel-good record, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I think you guys will like it.
All right, and before we go to the song, I want to thank you guys for listening in to the Rolling with the Diva. This is Sabrina Williams, and I'm your host, and we are live recording from Las Vegas, Nevada. And you know what? I just want to remind everybody that, Mother's Day is coming up, and I put out a social media post, and I want everybody to go and to write something good about their mom. I'm going to actually read it here on the radio. May 13th is just going to be a day of listening to all kinds of music dedicated to moms. And your mom could be your dad, too, so don't get me wrong there. Whoever your mom is and whoever's taking care of you the most in your life, that's who we want to hear about. And I don't want to hear the women say, it's not about dad, it's not about a guy and his, no, if he's a mom, because my mom was my mom and dad. So you guys get there, send me the information to cvwtdiva@gmail.com. And you know what? I'd appreciate it a lot. Also, we had the opportunity to, today I had the opportunity to talk to the chef in Oakland, California. And, oh, my God, you guys have to check out my page. I will link everybody to it. But he actually had, as I said earlier, he actually had Snoop Dogg taste his food. So I'm going to get to interview them on the radio live and also in person up in Oakland, California. You guys all know the Raiders are going to be coming here to Las Vegas. You guys all know my opinion about that. They can stay in Oakland. They just like to move around because they just have nothing to do. Nothing personal, Oakland. My team is Dallas. All right. And my team is Miami Heat. Win or lose, I'm Dallas and a Miami Heat girl. All right, here we go with the next song. What did I just say it was? Oh, my goodness. I forgot because I'm crazy. Oh, my goodness. Here we go.
It's been so long.
What did I say the next song was? Sorry.
It was been so long. Well, I hope it's been so long. I don't know. We'll see if it's been labeled correct or.
Yeah. Because you know what? When I upload it, you guys send them to me correctly, but when you upload to the system, sometimes the system, when I'm uploading it, and I may have just accidentally, hey, we make mistakes, so we'll get the songs on there. I'm going to play 2 songs in a row, and then we'll be right back. Also, while we're queuing up, give your shout-outs again so people know where they can find you.
Hey, y'all, listen out. This is your boy DeVon Dennard, a.k.a. the 8 Mile of Gospel. I'm fearless. Y'all make sure y'all find me on every social media. My name, DeVon Dennard, or just find me on www.demodennard.com.
All right, we're going to have to go out of the app, and something's happening with, I'm hoping we don't have to go off the air. Let me try this one more time. And Blog Talk, that's why sometimes Blog Talk is crazy. Yes, it'll give
Technology today, what can I say? Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Technology today is good. Yeah. Technology today is good, but sometimes it's just like, you can do without all of this extra stuff with
That's
it.
That's why we still gonna fight through it. We know it's we're not gonna get no energy.
With it. I'm gonna Also, I want to give a shout-out to No Quit Academy. That's in Las Vegas, Nevada. They actually are the 5th-ranked academy in the world for teaching kids tennis, and also they have a school program there. The kids would go to either do homeschool or you guys could go to public school, but it's a great program. Tim Blankenhart teaches that program. You guys check it out. It's at Lorenzi Park. Also want to give a shout-out to my son, Elisha, for being my videographer for the last couple of weeks. I really, really appreciate him. And I just want to thank you to all the people who has agreed to interview me in the next couple of weeks, because it's going to be some rocking stuff happening here. So I'm really appreciative of that.
I'ma do it like this.
I won't be neglected. I won't be denied. the coverage of your praises, the coverage of your smile. You don't take for granted that he'll always be here. He sacrificed his life for you, so you better take heed. We're missing you, Jesus. We're missing you, Jesus. We're missing you, Jesus. We're missing you, Jesus. Thoughts and melodies, he can hear you cry. And every time you go through something, it'll be alright. Let my God just love you, you can't deny. 'Cause he is always close to you, there's nowhere to hide. We're missing you, Jesus. We're missing you, Jesus. We're missing you, Jesus. We're missing you, Jesus. It's been so long since the last time we seen your face. No one has done what you done, then that's the case. We need you more than ever, it's getting crazy. Demonic events happening every day. Kids getting bullied, kids shooting kids. How when God's named it, we end up doing this. I know this was not your plan, you gotta fix this. I'm just one man, but I know you exist. We need you, Lord, we need you. I'm in these streets every day trying to recruit. I need a team that can do what you do, but I'm walking on faith and I know we not you. I'm walking in your shoes because you paid for it. Forgive me if I'm a little slow like Forrest. I'm doing this because I was Forrest. I grew up strong because I didn't ignore you. We're missing you, Jesus. We're missing you, Jesus. We're missing you, Jesus. We're missing you, Jesus.
There we go. No beat is safe.
Baby, 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 baby.
Tell him, James.
Baby, 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 baby.
I had to come home with it, 'cause these kids here don't know real music. Gotta find a way to spit the flow, that's amazing. That's why they got a deaf artist to come do it like Nike. I'm so hypely, I'm getting hated on like Spike Lee. 'Cause every time I try to push the word out, the devil wanna fight me. I gotta come with the truth, and y'all know what it is. I'm a soldier for him, trying to save y'all kids. Trying to put that goodness all up in the sky. But when y'all doubt me, I give it all to the Most High. Beans don't burn in the kitchen, the gospel beat to burn on the grill. All y'all yapping in the church, y'all need to go home and just chill. 'Cause if y'all think I don't know, then y'all done lost your mind. He's coming back, just look at all the signs, yeah. Tell him, James. Yeah, y'all need to bow down. You better give him praise. Yeah, it's about to go down. Yeah, it's about to go down. Hit him in the head, I'm from Motown. Praying too fast, need to slow down. Y'all getting ready for the showdown. It's Demo and Quentin Brown. Had to hit him up with a real sound.
Real music, need to stand down. Man, lover, my God, at the touchdown. Woo! Man, that sound like Battle of the Band. Tell me what it is. Come on, yeah, yeah. Tell me what it is. Come move with it. Yeah.
All right, we're back with Demo, and we played 2 of his songs, and I hope that got him in the right order. I think the last one was called Truth. All right.
Yeah, the
I
Truth
like
was the James Brown one.
Yeah. I like it. It had a good beat to it. It was smooth, and it was very different. So tell us about the James Brown one.
The James Brown, I was actually in Detroit, and one of my cousins was actually, we were listening. We like playing old school records, so we'll play, like, we got a record player, so we was just playing all these beats, and I was like, yo, we'll be kind of dope. Like, I've never heard any gospel artist, I call it jacking for Jesus, taking, like, legendary music and flipping it into gospel. And I was like, I don't think no one's really doing it. So I was like, I started looking up artists that I really admire. So that's like Anita Baker, James Brown, Switch. For those who know who Switch is, that's El DeBarge's family. So I started taking those beats and we found a way to flip them, you know, with a little twist, a little groove to it, and that's it. I don't know. God just poured it in my heart for me to do it, and He said, give it out for free. He said, make sure that you just give it out for free. You know what I'm saying? Pour into the people's souls for free. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Now, where has been the funnest place that you've actually had a gig at and you played?
Oh, that's a good question. The funnest place that I've actually had a gig and played at. No, you're the first person ever asked me that question. Let me think. You know, it's weird because for me, anywhere I go, I'm excited. But let me see, the funnest place. You know what? It was Jacksonville, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I was in Jacksonville, and we were doing this tour, and we were going up the coast, and we ended in Jacksonville. The only reason I say that is because right when I got off stage, I'm in the back watching for the next performer to go on, and I see this 6-year-old kid, this little daughter, the little girl, like pulling her mom, and she's pulling her to the snack bar, which I think. So the mother lets the little girl go, and the little girl comes sprinting to me, and she goes, "Oh my God, Demo, I love your music." And it was this little girl. She was 6 years old, and I didn't even rap. I did a song called Bible Next to Mine, which is my main song. It's like a neo soul type of groove, and it wasn't nothing to hype. It was really smooth and mellow. But this 6-year-old little girl ran to me and hugged me as if like I was like a family member or her dad or someone she really looked up to. And I think that was like the best performance right there.
What a feeling. Oh, well, thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, so I have another question. How's it now? Have you been touring lately, or do you have anything that's up and coming? What's coming up next for Demo?
I wouldn't say touring, but I'll get booked a gig, and I will say that I've been asking God to move me. You know, I'm a new independent gospel artist, and I do everything really on my own. Like I don't have a manager. I just got a marketing management team. They started helping me get more gigs, and so I've been just going from city to city. Like I just went to Delaware. I've never been to Delaware. I went to Delaware. I went to Philadelphia, and I went to New Jersey and New York for the very first time. So I was very excited about that. I just wrote a very powerful song, which I will be releasing later in the year. It's very powerful. But one of my friends, shout out to Miss Champion, the Mime, she wanted to do a mime convention, and she asked me if she can use one of my songs, which I was just humbled, like, wow, somebody wants to mime to one of my records. Most of my stuff is high tempo, but I have one beautiful, powerful song that I have not yet released. But God said, you can trust her. So I gave it to her, and she mimed to it. And because she mimed to it, now I'm going to perform at a gospel award show in August in Maryland because I allowed her to use my song. Yes. So glory to God.
All right. See how networking works for everybody? So you never know what good things are coming out of it, and you have to learn to trust somebody. That's awesome. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
So, now, do you mix all your music yourself, or does somebody help you?
No, always somebody help me. I'm hearing impaired, so that's where the other trust factor comes in. Since I really can't hear that well, I really have to give my trust and faith to the engineer or the mixer producer. But now my own brother, shout out to Quentin Dennard in Michigan. I'm a big time producer. He mixes my music now, because I could trust him as family, and he don't like putting out anything that sounds bad. So shout out to my brother, and shout out to Julio, and shout out to Will B, another person who mixed some of my songs too. So I like to show love right back, because without them, it's teamwork. Yeah, I might be the one singing, but as far as the music, the sound, where I have to trust them. So yeah, that's always a team effort.
So, what is it like for you on a daily basis, like in your everyday life, being hearing impaired? Is that a struggle for you, or does it go pretty well?
No, it's very hard. It's very difficult. I try to stay up, stay encouraged with myself. You kind of feel left out when, like, let's say, for instance, we're having this conversation, or you maybe having a conversation with someone else, and I'm just watching. I lip read. I have to lip read. I combine what I think my hearing aid is telling me with lip reading. And sometimes where I can't read everyone's lips, and let's say someone said something funny, but I missed it. So as I turn my head, I see these people laughing. I feel a little bit left out, because I'm like, dang, I just missed a joke. It was something. So, and I'll fake it. I'll laugh with them, not knowing what was said. But you don't never want to feel left out, and it really does suck. And on top of that, I also suffer from a disease called vertigo because of my hearing impairment. The guy who beat me up so bad with the brain damage, I now have vertigo, which that's very uncontrollable. And I don't know if people know what that is. It's where your brain will spin, you'll get dizzy, and it just comes like an earthquake. There's no warning. It just comes. So it's very difficult, but God, He gives me the ability to fight through it. Try to stay encouraged. I try to stay as positive as I can. Me trying to keep up with all these other amazing artists. I have to work 10 times harder just to keep up to do with songs that the ones that you played so far.
And they're amazing songs, and you're doing a great job. And I just want to encourage you with the Bible verse of Jeremiah 29:11 that God knows the plans He has for you to give you a hope in the future and not to harm you. And He's going to do great things. Now, He gave me that Bible verse for me not to beat up other people, because people get on my nerves. And He said, Sabrina, I promised them a hope in the future. So they actually, I just go by the verse for them, actually, tell you the truth. Not necessarily by me. I mean, it is my favorite verse, but yes. Because some days people be like on my last nerve, and God quickly reminds me if I have a hope in a future for them. Really, God? You sure? Because I can help you. Right. So I just tell people that is like my favorite verse, and it really does. That verse means a lot to me because I've been through a lot, and it just reminds me of the grace that God gives us, and that He never leaves us or forsakes us. We may think He does, and we may not always feel it, but He's always there. Because as they say, some people, they don't like the ones where you say you can see God's footprints in the sand. He carries us. There's been times, and even in my life lately, where God has literally been the one carrying me, and I'm just going, I'm just there. So I really, my situation is not like yours, and I really feel for you, but I don't feel sorry for you. That's one of the things that I want to say, because we had a young man on here named Benjamin Scott the other day. He has autism, and he has a disability like you, but he wanted to remind people, and I guess this week is a week of inspiring people, and him. It doesn't matter about your disability. You can still do amazing things. You're an ordinary person with an extraordinary story, Demo, and I'm just honored to
Thank you so much.
I want to tell you,
Thank
though,
you.
I have to be honest, at one point you were going to see Jesus if I had to send that link to your people. I was like, Demo, stop messing with me, man. I'm tired. And I was like,
no, that was them. I'm working with the new team. It was my first time. They were like, yo.
I have to say, I called Kimmy. I'm like, can you help me? But no, it was funny because you know what? The funniest thing was, God, like, Sabrina, you know that verse, right? I was like, yeah, God, yeah. Remember, I told you for everybody. So I was like, okay, all right, fine, whatever.
God had to step in again, huh?
God to be like just to really, I think you make that verse to test me. Because I'm going to tell you, God got a good sense of humor. Because, I mean, like with this, Blog Talk Radio, now you know it's funny because I have to say God's in the midst of this. Because usually with Blog Talk, when we start having problems like that, and they already send me an email, like it's them, we know it's them. But I can't. Usually, I have to stop the show. So I've been able to, because I do this on my.
I lost you.
Hello.
I hope I didn't lose you. Okay,
nope,
there we go. Lost you for a second.
Okay.
Okay, I lost you for a second.
We're going to play another song, and let me see.
Okay.
I've played, because I was actually really thankful I was able to upload all 6 of them. Tell me about Miracle Mix.
Okay, so Miracle is actually my very, very, very first gospel record. It's funny how, it's a funny story behind that because when God told me to when actually God put a angel, so big shout out to Shadow. He's the person who backed me out to push my first album out, so that's my partner in crime. But he was like, you should do gospel. And I was like, first I was like, no. But then God made me say yes. So as I'm writing Miracle, this is a funny story. I can laugh about it now. I literally had no idea about how to write gospel music. Like, I swear, this is funny. So I'm sitting at the table, and I got the Bible open, and I'm looking at scriptures. and I literally said to myself, so how does this work? Like, do I just take words out of the scriptures and rhyme with it? Like, I had no clue. So I'm sitting there puzzled. Like, I was sitting there for hours. Like, I don't even know how to write a song. So finally, my man Shadow calls in, and my mom comes around the corner at the same time. They was like, you look confused. I was like, man, yeah, I don't know how to write. And it was like, yo, the gospel is your story. That's the gospel. Mm-hmm. It's your story. So I was like, oh. And then after that, once I got that, now I can write a song crazy easy now. But that first time was funny. But this is my very first song called Miracle.
All right, and here we go. We're going to play Miracle, and then we're going to play one more song, too.
All right.
We all have those moments when we doubt ourselves, and those storms arise. And that's the moment when you know you need a miracle.
It's gonna take a miracle. Do you believe in miracles? See, he's a walking miracle. Stress after stress after stress, and you wouldn't even get out of bed. Feeling that your life is depressed, and everything that's going through your head. See, you are not alone. There's a lot of people like you, feeling that you're on your own. But let me tell you that somebody's with you. See, he has been there with you from day one. And all the times you figure you was done. No, see, he was right there ordering your steps. And he's gonna fight for you till his last breath. It's gonna take a miracle. Do you believe in miracles? See, he's a walking miracle. Everybody needs a miracle. It's gonna take a miracle. See, he's a walking miracle. Everybody needs a hero. Everybody needs someone they can turn to. Get down on your knees. You know who to pray to. The storm will always come, but the sun is right behind you. So when you're feeling you are lost, don't worry, he will find you. See, he's the reason for the life you have, and he wants you to have faith and hope, so you'll stand. Oh, you'll stand with me, and if you believe, then he will make that path, because he's the one. Everybody looking for the hero so bad. It's gonna take a miracle. Do you believe in miracles? Say he's a walking miracle. Everybody needs a miracle. It's gonna take a miracle. Do you believe in miracles? Say he's a walking miracle. Everybody needs a hero.
Well, that one, we're not going to go to another song right now. That was a great song, and I'm feeling inspired. I have 3 Bible verses for you guys. Wow, Demo, what about that, man? Whoa.
Yeah, not bad for my first gospel song, huh? Not bad at all.
No, because it was truly a miracle. No, and it was really great. And it had a good beat. Yeah, it was a miracle. And it had a good beat.
Yeah, it was.
And you know what? It really speaks to people. Listen to these verses I found. Okay, so 2 Timothy 1:6, it says, therefore, okay, guys, wait, hold on. This is my dog, Bunny, and she wants to say hello. Say hello, Bunny. Okay, Bunny, say hello. Oh, and Zion wants to say hello, too. Say hi, Zion. They really usually bark, but today I guess they're being good. They think they're getting some bones or something. I'm not for sure what they think, but I think that's what they think. All right, 2 Timothy 1:6. Hold on a second. I have something else. It went off. Okay. Therefore, I remind you to stir. Oops, a little thing came up. Oh, my goodness. You know what? I'm not used to iTabs. Okay. Therefore, I remind you to stir up the gift of God, which is in you through the laying of my hands. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, of sound mind. Therefore, do not be ashamed of the testimony of our Lord. What do you think about that one, Demo?
You just hitting it on the hit. Are you trying to do like a home run hit today? Is that what's going on today? You just hitting them hard today, aren't you?
Inspired. I mean, I was just like feeling inspired by that. We got some stuff other going on this little iPad, which is crazy. It keeps like trying to pop up. I think that's the devil over here trying to talk to me. The devil don't need Jeremiah. You
know he upset right now. You know he upset.
Yeah, the devil don't need Jeremiah 29:11. He's going to get a kick in the Swiss booty in a minute if he don't stop being stupid. All right. What? See, I would tell you, I always tell people, everybody knows this, but maybe you don't, but I always tell people, God made us all, but he made me his favorite, and he keeps an eye on me because I'm like Peter and John and James, where my mouth will get me in a lot of trouble, and then God will have to come rescue me. So I'm like, he just keeps a little special eye on his little favorite one because she bad. So anyway, no, that's just what
I think I might be your twin brother somewhere. I might be your twin brother. I think I'm right along.
Yeah,
with you.
yeah. You know what? You might, because you know what? You could be God's favorite too. You know what? We'll have both of us be God's favorite because you know what? He has to have a boy and a girl as his favorite. So you know
there
what?
You go.
There you go. So it's
Hansel and Gretel.
Diva.
Hansel and Gretel.
Hey,
that's what we are. Hansel
exactly.
and Gretel.
Do you remember that story? But Gretel always took care of. She always took care of Hansel. She made sure he didn't get eaten by the big bad wolf or something, or big bad witch.
Right. You gotta look out. You gotta look out.
Some of that Jeffrey Dahmer stuff going on. Okay, well, let's come back to point. I want to actually say, now you guys know me and you guys know on the radio that I just go on my own little tangents, but this show today was just going to be about music and listening. It wasn't going to be a lot of preaching because I'm not a preacher anyway, because they probably kicked me out of Bible school because, see, I'm going to tell people that you cannot just be like, oh, my God, driving Rolls Royce is my preacher, so anything, and I'd be, anyway, they don't need me as a preacher because I'd be telling y'all the truth, like, hey, lady, you can't come into church with that mini skirt on. 60-year-olds don't wear that. Girl, cover up your boobs. So that's why I'm not a preacher. Anyway, I went to Bible school. Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I'm crazy. But anyway, now, I'm going to tell you guys something. You know me, I get inspired and I get really happy. And if you guys can hear the tone that the whole radio show has changed, because at first I was a little pissy with Blog Talk, and you guys could feel it or not feel it, but I felt it. So as I'm listening to the songs, and, I like in the James Brown one, and I was doing the little whoop, and I was doing the back, I didn't do the black back dip, but I did my little legs like, like James Brown did while that song was on, okay. But anyway, that's all y'all want. So when you get to know me, you'll know I'm crazy. So the point of this is, I feel like this one, because I'm doing some episodes on suicide, mental health, and pain, and I think this time right now in the show, we're going to stop. Oh, there we go. There we go with the radio thing again on the computer. Okay, that is a laptop needs to stop being crazy. What I was saying is, I think this is a time in the show to stop, Demo, and you and I and we can encourage people to let them know that, you know what, we know people go through a lot. You've heard in the last 2 or 3 days from 2 young men who have some major disabilities, but they didn't hold them back. No. Benjamin said his autism didn't hold him back. Demo says his didn't hold him back. He'll tell you, yes, 7th is the number of completion, but this week it was an 8th because we have to find a hearing aid. Sometimes we go through things and we think we're all alone, and you know what? And we'll sit there and we'll be by ourselves, and we don't want to be by other people. And believe me, sometimes you shouldn't. But I'm going to tell you something. If you're listening to this is one of my shows that you guys need to download and keep and play the music over and over again, because I'm going to tell you something about music. I was talking to my fiance today, was missing him, and I think he felt that, and he sent me some music to listen to. Music is a powerful thing, and especially gospel music, especially music that's about God and about verses, or even there's some songs out there in the secular world that are some deep songs. Music moves your soul to a better place. So I know there's some people that says I don't believe in God. Okay, well, if you believe in Satan, there's still some songs that can move your soul. So there, okay, shut up.
There you go. Right.
Because don't tell me anything, because I don't care if you don't believe in God, but you have to have a higher power, because you cannot live on earth without having some higher power. And even an atheist, it takes faith to be an atheist. So don't tell me you don't believe in something, because okay? Look, Demo, I got an answer for everything, okay?
Right. I see. Your wordplay is crazy. I love it.
Because people be like trying to tell me, look, Satanist worshipers, I'm cool with you doing whatever you want to do, no judgment, but there's a song. So, but music, this song, A Miracle, if you guys didn't feel that, and if you didn't hear God trying to say to you, you know what, you're going to be okay, everything's going to work out, then you're not really listening. Sometimes we need to, like this laptop is killing me over here. Our laptop, those little things. Sometimes you just have to say to yourself, hey, you know what? I am okay. Breathe and just be and say, you know what? God's going to have me, and God's going to take care of me, and God's going to do good things for me. And you know what? Because if you don't, you know what? You're just going to struggle. And let me tell you guys something. A lot of people don't know this. Well, actually, a lot of people now know it on the radio. I'm surprised that, because I have my Facebook public, that more people haven't talked to me, but I suffer from depression, and I take medicine, but I also eat right, and I exercise. Oh, yeah, I definitely do it. I'm proud of myself for telling it. Because let me tell you, sir, you want to hear my running joke, okay? Let me do this for you.
Go ahead.
I love doing this. This is a black person, and we're at dinner, and there's 6 of us around the table. No, we're at Thanksgiving dinner, and there's Uncle Fred over there in the corner just going, and everybody's saying that was Uncle Fred from the war. Uncle Fred was never in the war. Uncle Fred's crazy and needs help, okay? Stop it. Like Black people are the first. I mean, I don't care if you guys write me. Okay, look, African American Black people, we're the first ones being in denial. We'll be saying it's the man that makes us crazy. No, you're making yourself crazy. Get help. Stop it. I'm not playing with you.
Right.
Yes. Let me take that back, though, because there is some environmental impact that has been proven and shown that economic situations and environment has impacted a lot of our Black men. So, yes. But sometimes people are just crazy, and we placate it. Mexicans and Hispanics, y'all too. You got to be over there like Uncle Ching and whatever. I'm done. Stop it. People get help. So I decided to come out with mine and say, hey, you know what? I do get help, and I'm proud of myself. I don't have to go to counseling anymore, because when you're a counselor, when you become the counselor, when you go to counseling, you're doing really well. Okay? Right. You don't even need counseling anymore. So I'm actually diagnosed with post-traumatic stress, PTSD, but I really, really don't claim those. I just get the help that I need, and I focus, and that's why I travel a lot to talk to people, and this is why I do the radio show. So never be ashamed of your past, because your past can help other people. Because you know what? I'm doing a show on suicide, and a lot of people don't know that I was suicidal a lot in my life.
Wow,
and, really?
I've
come to terms with, oh yeah, and I've come to terms with God with it, and God has helped me. And you know what? It's a dark place. People if somebody's listening to this and you are suicidal and you can't hang on, you need to stop listening and call 911. But if you can, you need to go talk to somebody, turn to somebody, because you know what? The thing about suicide, people think that people don't care and nobody wants to hear them. People want to hear you, because when you take yourself out from suicide, you're somebody's mother, brother, father, sister, coworker, and you're loved. Okay, so we're going to get back to the songs. Didn't mean to preach at you guys, but that miracle song, just like, oh, my God. It's just like,
they need to hear it. You got to hear it.
They need to hear it.
Sometimes you got to go there.
The truth is told. So people, and a lot of people think that, hey, the diva, she's just strong. She doesn't, nothing bothers her. Oh, believe me, things bother me. Because I'm going to tell you, I had an emotional breakdown the other day because my sweetheart is not here right now, and I'm like losing my mind, okay? Because I'm going to tell you, I need him, miss him, love him, and it's hard to me. So I don't care what people say. You know what? If you guys don't want to admit that you love your mate and blah, 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 I can't help you, because you know what? Love is a true thing, and when you find true love and you find that person that completes you, you better be telling them, because you know what? Life is too short not to tell them. And today,
you know what? I hope you're gonna play. I hope you're gonna play after, because you're saying how you miss your fiance, and I hope you're going to play Bible Next to Mine, because if you're going to play that, that's the number one song that everybody loves, and it actually talks about courting and finding the love of your life.
That's my love.
Your soul. Yep. So I hope that's what you're going to play. I know I said that to you.
That's the last one I have for you, young man.
Yeah, see how God works. Let's get it.
And I was going to play next before I played the other ones, but I said, you know what? I'm like, okay, so I have to say I'm anal. Like, I don't like change. I like even numbers. You didn't know you were going to get educated about the diva today. But also, I like things to go in order. Like, N is the last part of the alphabet, so I can't, like, take another letter after if it's not in the correct order. So that's why next is playing last, because I have to be in order of it. So it was meant to be played like that, thank God. But I'm just saying, you know what, and thank God that we have this show today, because God really needs to touch me with my little craziness. And I love it. It's nothing wrong with being a little crazy.
Love the energy. I love it.
Yes, I am. So here we go. We're playing next. Oh, we're going to go out of it again to play it, but that's okay. We're going to get it. I am so thankful today that literally, Demo, that this radio station, that this radio show did not have to get canceled today. I'm really thankful.
Glory to God. Glory to God. I'm grateful for that. And thank you for all the listeners. I hope you guys reach out to me. Most of the stuff is on my SoundCloud for free. And some of the stuff you actually have to go on iTunes and Spotify to get it. Bible Next to Mine that she's about to play is actually, there's a music video. So if you want to see the actual video content, it's a very beautiful music video. Showcases the proper way how to court and meet your soulmate. I wanted to instill that when you're trying to find the love of your life that God presents for you. But check it out, Bible Next to Mine, on my YouTube channel, which is Demo Dennard Uplifting. So I think take it away.
And before we before we go play that, I just want to know if it's okay, because I always ask my independent artists, is it okay if I play your songs here again for people to hear when we have other shows?
Girl, please. Yes, play it 80 million times. Please.
All right, because I really actually, this is how I was looking in my music library today, and I have I counted, as of today, I have 106 songs from independent artists. That's pretty amazing. I mean, so they're their songs, and I play them. Some of these artists haven't been on for years, but I keep playing their music, and I tag them every time I play it, because that's how you guys are going to get known. That's how people listen to you. And I also, people were tagged. I had actually 25 people that checked on LinkedIn, that checked on your, post when I posted it. So, because I posted everywhere. So here we go, up with next.
Right. Because, I'll be like, Julio, let's get the ad-lib and stuff.
I do that, I do that, I do that, as we are
oh my God, that's like so smooth, like scat or something like that. Maybe talking in tongues, you know what I mean?
You walk right in the church, you got on a dress that I like, looking like you're coming from work, and your shoe game is looking so nice. I wish that you could sit right next to me. Maybe we can read a scripture from 1 through 3. 1, 2. Now wait a minute, is the usher walking over here right next to me? Then he pointed my direction, said, go ahead and take a seat. I think I feel that God just went and blessed me, but I gotta keep my cool, 'cause she put a Bible next to mine. She put a Bible next to mine. Father God, I hope my time is right. Every good man needs a Christian wife, Christian wife, Christian wife. See, God has a way to position things right for you, and sometimes you can't see it until it comes right to you, from you, and that's just how he works, no questions asked. Romans 8:28, Romans 8:28, please keep the faith. You're going to have to believe, 'cause God got something smooth right up his sleeve, and that's God's purpose, and it's worth it, and she's worth it. Nobody's perfect. Put the Bible next to mine. She put the Bible next to mine. Father God, I hope my time is right. Every good man needs a Christian wife, Christian wife, Christian wife. Put God has a way to position things right for you.
Well, there we go. You guys, God has somebody for you. Just wait. Demo, thank you so much for being on today. I appreciate it.
Oh, my God. Thank you for having me. It's actually more of a blessing to me, and it's an honor to be on your show because this really does help me try to inspire people on that side of town because I know you're on the West Coast. So big shout-out to the West Coast.
Hey,
I hope you guys – yeah, right, Vegas, man, Vegas. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to be in Vegas next month. I'm going to be in Vegas for 2 nights in Vegas.
What are you going to do?
It's actually I'm actually not ministering. I'm actually going to be supporting my best friend. My best friend, big shout out to DJ Sugar Ray, my best friend from 7th grade. He actually saved my life from bullying, being bullied as a kid. So he's my best friend. He's my brother. He saved my life, when I was a kid. And we've been best friends ever since. But he's like a big-time DJ now. Like, he's doing his thing. And one of his clients is actually, crazy enough, Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is one of his clients, wow. And they have Tiger Woods is having I guess like his birthday party or a private party, something like that. And my best friend is his DJ, but my best friend wanted me to come along with, take pictures and video because he likes the way I take pictures and videos. So I'm just going to support. But I will be in Vegas for 2 days in the building. So.
I will love to, when you're here, let us know. We'll just even take just 10 minutes of your time. We want to video you, and hopefully we can talk to your friend, because I'm doing a series on bullying, and I'd love for you guys to sit there and ask questions and talk about your story, and I will only take 20 minutes of you guys' time. And if you guys need another video person if you guys need another video person or a person to take pictures, let me tell you, my pictures, I get hits on my pictures, so you guys let me know. See,
that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about collaboration. See, you don't never know if you open your mouth. I will actually be in Vegas, May 8th, the 18th and 19th is when I'm going to be in town. So put that in your calendar. I'm going to keep in contact with you as soon as I touch down.
Yeah, because it will only take us a few minutes, and we'll definitely do an interview with you live. Because you know what I'm finding is people love live interviews, and they'll tweet them out more. So it'll be very beneficial for you, young man. But thank you. We're going to go out with your song "Miracle," and I want to thank you for being on the show. You were a blessing, and you have good energy, and I'm so glad that God found your was able to get. Hearing aid for you fixed, and keep in touch. You're much loved. You guys, thank you for tuning in with Rolling with the Diva. This is Sabrina Williams. I'm your host. And you know what, you guys? You are loved, you are blessed, and you're wanted. And keep sending people my way to interview, because we get good artists just like this. Many blessings. And thank you to Kimmy Kim for recommending Demo. Hi, Kimmy.
Kim Skillet. It's my time for Kimmy Kim. That's my girl right there.
Kimmy Kim. And then you guys look from one of my articles I wrote in Kimmy Kim's magazine, in Elations Radio magazine, on hearing the call of God. All right, here we go. Peace out, everybody.
We all have those moments when we doubt ourselves, and those storms arise. And that's the moment when you know you need a miracle.
It's gonna take a miracle. Do you believe in miracles? See, he's a walking miracle. Stress after stress after stress, and you wouldn't even get out of bed, feeling that your life is depressed, and everything that's going through your head. See, you are not alone. There's a lot of people like you, feeling that you're on your own. But let me tell you that somebody's with you. See, he has been there with you. you from day one, day one, day one. And all them times you figure you was done. No, see he was right there ordering your steps. And he's gonna fight for you till his last breath. It's gonna take a miracle. Do you believe in miracles? Say he's a walking miracle. Everybody needs a miracle. It's gonna take a miracle. Do you believe in miracles? Say he's a walking miracle. Everybody needs a hero. Everybody needs someone they can turn to. Get down on your knees. You know who to pray to. The storm will always come, but the sun is right behind you. So when you're feeling you are lost, don't worry, he will find you. See, he's the reason for the life you have, the life you have. And he wants you to have faith and hope, so you'll stand. So you'll stand with me. And if you believe, then he will make that path. Because he's the one. Everybody looking for the hero. So bad, it's gonna take a miracle. Do you believe in miracles? Say he's a walking miracle. Everybody needs a miracle. It's gonna take a miracle. Do you believe in miracles? Say he's a walking miracle. Everybody needs a hero.
Required listening with Amazon Music.
Dad music again?
The greatest guitarist of all time.
Wait, who?
Alexa, add this song to a new playlist.
Sure, what's the new playlist name?
Jack's Intro to Classic Rock.
Adding Stepping Stone by Jimi Hendrix to Jack's Intro to Classic Rock playlist.
Amazon Music, the simplest way to listen to the music you and soon he will love. New customers start your 30-day free trial at amazonmusic.com. Renews automatically, cancel anytime.
You've reached the High Fashion Hotline.
Hi, I'm sending out a Mayday. My family's closets just aren't ready for spring. SOS, save our style.
Help is here from Old Navy.
Old Navy?
Yep, Old Navy's big thank you sale is going on now. Get the season's newest dresses, tees, and jeans, and 30% off your entire purchase. 40% off when you use or open an Old Navy credit card at Old Navy or OldNavy.com.
40% off? I may need to get to Old Navy.
You may want to do that right away. It ends tomorrow.
Old Navy saves the day.
High Fashion, Old Navy. Valid 5/2 to 5/6. Excludes in-store clearance, gift cards, jewelry, register lane items. Today only and 2-day only deals. 40% off is subject to credit approval. See stores or OldNavy.com for details.